Good morning. It is currently like 6 a.m. We are almost to the port gate where our ferry leaves for Santorini. Running on like 4 hours of sleep, so probably gonna sleep a little bit on the boat if we can. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm just exhausted. But today's gonna be an interesting day. Here's our boat in all her glory. Gonna be on there for the next 5 hours, 6 hours, so sick. Okay, we made it on the ferry, and it's pretty decent, not too shabby. But Alyssa and I are back to back instead of next to each other because they didn't let me pick my seats when I bought the tickets, which is weird. But they do have a little cafe, so got breakfast. Nothing like a good Coke Zero in the morning, and then the croissant, and I got a chocolate muffin. So this is like a 4 hour and 50 minutes, I think. Ferry to get to Santorini, but it means we have a chill morning, which means that I'm probably gonna sleep for a little bit because I am exhausted. But yeah, we're gonna eat and chill out. So, but they're like almost like airplane seats. Like it's not terrible. Like I've got my bag down there, and like because there's like bare minimum space under the seats. So, but I will take what I can get at this point. Gonna be a nice 4 hours and 15 minutes. Well, granted more because we got here early because they said to board at least 30 minutes before boat leaves. So we got here, but they said we recommend an hour, so we got here an hour early. But yeah, gonna eat breakfast and then go to sleep. And we made it to Santorini. Wow. Okay, we made it to Santorini and we rented a car because the guy said it would be cheaper than getting taxis everywhere.
Because doing the math after it would have cost like 120 just to get a taxi.
Yeah. So.
Just there, so it would have cost 20 to go back there and back.
So it's very pretty, and now we have a taxi to get us to the Red Beach too tomorrow. So, and then we just return the taxi right back to the port, or to the taxi. We return the car back to the port. And we're good, but I'm making Alyssa drive because I'm too nervous. I also haven't driven a car in 4 months, so I don't really feel comfortable driving someone else's car for the first time in 4 months. So yeah, but like the hills are nuts. Like this is worse than California, I think. Like in terms of these V turns that we got going on, but I think the view is nuts. So I don't really know either. I'm assuming probably around this, yeah. But I mean, it feels like this is close to like 30.
Jesus.
I would get on the correct side of the road though. Yeah. But yeah, so pretty. Also, our car's beeping at us and we don't know why, so. Maybe. But they said that we have enough gas to get us around. But, yeah, so. Another adventure, but they said parking is free everywhere on the island, so we should be good to go. We're also stuck in a traffic now, but yay! The ferry was super chill though. Like we got on and we just like hung out. We both slept for a little while, and like you can't really feel the boat moving because it's such a big boat. I was fully expecting it to be like a small thing. No, it's huge. Like there was full on cars, like people driving their cars over here. Well, yeah, but I didn't really think about that. It was running late, so we were supposed to get here by 11:50. We got here at like 12:30, 12:35. But now we're on our way to the hotel. We're gonna see if we can drop off our bags, and then we'll decide if we're gonna drive down or walk down. Shit. We literally had to walk from all the way on top. You can't even see it. Like all the way up there, where those white houses are. That's where we fucking walked from on stairs. And in the Google Maps, well, first of all, we were late because it took us forever to find fucking parking. So us getting a rental car kind of did bite us in the butt. So we couldn't fucking find parking near the hotel. And then we checked like 3 different lots before finding a spot. And like you kept getting trapped. It was like a whole thing. So parking took us like an hour alone. line, so we didn't even get to check our stuff into the hotel, which I mean, it's fine, it's whatever. But then coming down, it said that it was gonna take like 25 minutes to get down the stairs. Oh my god, I'm sweating so bad, it's getting in my eye. Oh. But it said that it was gonna take like 25 minutes to get down the stairs. I think we got down in like 12 because the thing, we had to get like our printed tickets. We couldn't just do online, which fucking sucked, but we had to make it before they like closed their shop to get our printed tickets. And then I just bought us water because fuck, bro. But it was only €2 for the water, so not bad. But yeah, so now we're gonna go on our volcano tour. But I probably literally look like I'm sweating. I dressed cute today too and everything, and now I'm like a hot mess. So this is great. We made it on board. Yay, we're going away. Goodbye. Look at like all the way up there, all those stairs up there, right there. That was all stairs we walked down. Well, ran down essentially. And I think we're gonna get the like tram thing, the cable car back up. Because it was awful going down. I don't even want to imagine what going up is like. So pretty, so fun. Wow. Yeah, literally all the way up there. All the way up there. That's what we walked. That was fucking awful. Volcanic rock. Wow. Wow. Watch out for the rope. Wow. So pretty. I gotta buy our tickets. Wow. We're just stopping for a second. Because she said to meet her up at the point. But oh, it's still so cool. Wow. Oh man, that's so cool. Oh. One thing about me, I absolutely despise exercising. That's all this vacation has been, is exercising. I'm like, I feel like I'm literally dying. Like this is a Hollywood Bowl times 10. I was full on panting. Yeah. So, it doesn't help that we didn't eat lunch because we didn't have time, but yeah. The boat's playing Dancing Queen, I'm Dead. So pretty, wow. Bye, volcano, bye. I'll see you probably never again, bye. They're playing all the white people music. They played ABBA and now there they all go. We didn't bring our bathing suits, so because we didn't want to pack extra things, so we're not going to hot springs. But also, it's like a hella far of a swim, and I am not a very strong swimmer. I was always the kid trying to get out of swim in gym class. I would try and make up any excuse, and then like would be miserable for the rest of the day if I had to go. And then if I was in the pool, I would try and stay in the shallow end at all times so I could cheat and touch the bottom with my feet. Like it's so pretty over here. Like, it's so fun. I love it. But I do like. I feel like that's gotta be a lot of fun. If we ever come back, not likely. Maybe we'll do it again and go to the hot springs. But yeah, pretty cool. But there's people jumping, and now everybody's going on the ladder. So boring. Alright, bye water. We're gonna take the cable car back up. Because Lord knows I'm not gonna freaking walk up those stairs. When I walked down it was awful. So. But it's so pretty. So fun. We're taking the cab and the cable car back up. Which is gonna be a lot nicer. I would happily pay €6 just to not have to walk up those stairs. Absolutely. Look. Oh, it's very bumpy. But like, look at it. It's so gorgeous. Wow. Yeah, we walked all the way up these stairs here that are right next to us. It was god awful. Never will do it again. If you ever come to Santorini, pay the €6. Please, I beg you. Unless you're one of those exercise freaks, but you know, then you can't get a view like this. You can't enjoy a view like this. But it is also kind of harder when you're on like a time crunch like we were. Like we couldn't risk having to wait in line and then wait for a cable car to come and buying the tickets and everything, but gorgeous. Check out the insane view from our hotel. Like this is nuts. Definitely we'll be sitting out here for a little while tonight. Like it's so cute, and like our room is literally right there. Like, god damn, bitch. God damn. Definitely no like 5-star resort, but like for what we're paying and for this view. Whew. Good morning. We are leaving our hotel to this view. Insane. We're going down to breakfast real fast. But last night we went to the hotel. Then we went to did a little bit of shopping. Then we did dinner, and then I bought a €165 dress. So, but it was pretty. Okay, so let's ran up to the bathroom, but we got our breakfast, and it was delicious. And then we get to watch it with a view like this. We get to eat it with a view like this. Like, insane. But yeah, so the plan for today is to go to the Red Beach for the morning, and then we're gonna be back to the port by like 1:30 because our ferry leaves at 3, and then we'll be back in Athens by like 9 p.m. tonight, hopefully. So, but short but fun stay in Santorini. So the views are absolutely insane. We finished our breakfast. Now we're walking back to where we parked the car yesterday. Stopped and got me some postcards because I forgot to get postcards yesterday when we were shopping for everything else. But now we're actually going to the car and going to Red Beach. We found a parking lot and it's literally like empty. It's a free parking too. I had looked it up, and then there's like the museum parking that's like €5. Like, no, we literally just had to drive a little bit more. And now we're really close to the beach, so there's the water, but the beach is like over that way, so we're gonna go that way and do it. It's down over there. Look, it's literally like red, so the name's right here. I'm just gonna figure out how to get down. It's the question. So pretty. Yeah, we're not going all the way down to the beach because I don't really know how to get down there, nor do I want to find out. This is good enough for me. Like, this wouldn't be a popular spot if they didn't already have rope here and a whole ass umbrella. Like, so I think the danger sign that we saw was just like a warning, like a climb at your own risk sort of situation. So, but yeah, it's cool. But I mean, it's lamer than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be like red, not like, I don't know, a boring red. But yeah, it's so pretty over here. You can see like all the layers and all the mountains and stuff. So fun, so pretty. We love it. But yeah, like we could continue it with a path like those people are doing, but we're not gonna. But I mean, honestly, the walk over here wasn't bad. So definitely park on that free parking rather than paying for the museum, because that would suck. Can you imagine like paying for the parking that's further away, and then you walk down and you see that there's free parking? But I think we're just gonna chill here and then head back and like check out like gift shops and stuff. But like, I don't know, not really much to see once you look at it. So unless we were going swimming, which we're not. So. But the water's so blue here, like it's insane. like so pretty. But yeah, like a nice chill morning, and then eventually we'll head back to the port to return the car and get on our ferry back to Athens. Kind of crazy. The water's so blue. We are headed back to the car. We're gonna go check out some of the shops that we passed as we were going to the parking lot. So, yeah. Alright, we did our shopping. Got some more souvenirs. And then got the giant water bottles. We got our snacks. And then we also got this sparkling blue lemonade just to try because I'm curious.
In a plastic can.
Yeah, and it's in a plastic can, which is kind of fun. But yeah, we're like right by the water. Here's our car, by the way, but like we're right by the water. And we're just gonna chill out here for a little bit before going to another grocery store to try and find some more snacks. So our blue lemonade is literally just lemonade that's blue, but if you know Percy Jackson, blue things is a common theme. So.
Oh, we gotta get Tyler something extra.
Oh yeah, we gotta Tyler. Well.
Because you said Percy Jackson. But that's like the Acropolis, so we can probably get something extra the Acropolis.
Tomorrow. But yeah, so blue, it's just lemonade, but it's fun. Alright, so we are just chilling at the port now. We got ice cream from this cute place and hung out there after we dropped off the rental car. Now we're just kind of waiting for any information on like our gate or when our boat is going to get here. And then we'll get on the ferry and go back to Athens. Hopefully by like 9 p.m. tonight. Assuming things aren't super delayed like they were yesterday. But it's like a 5-hour and 40-minute ride, which sucks. But it's fine. We can just chill out. Hopefully we're not placed right next to an air vent because that was awful. I was freezing. A boat is leaving. But yeah, so that is the plan for tonight, to go on our ferry and then go back to Athens and go to bed. Kind of a boring day. We had a lot more fun yesterday with walking around and shopping. We did a little bit of shopping, but nothing too nuts. Yeah. Okay, well, clearly we're not on the ferry or at our hotel. So we missed the ferry. Even though we were there 3 hours before it was supposed to be done and leaving. And we were chilling. Because on our tickets, it said that the boat that we were going to get on is called the Superjet. So we're thinking, okay, cool. We'll look out for the Superjet. We're waiting. It's like 2:30 and like no jet has shown up. Like it's supposed to leave at 3. We're like, okay, what's up? And then we're like, well, maybe it was late because the ship yesterday coming in was late. So we're like, maybe it's just running behind. And on the Ferry Hopper app, it's supposed to be able to, you're supposed to be able to track where the ferry is in case there's like delays and stuff. But it said that it wasn't available for this trip. So I'm like, okay, cool. Whatever. So we're waiting and we literally see other ships pull in. None of them are the Superjet. And so then we're like, okay, let's go ask someone who's from the same company. And we should have asked sooner than 3. It was like 3:15 when we asked. And we asked like, oh, we're supposed to be on the Superjet. And the guy said, oh, it's running behind. So we're like, okay, that's fine. We'll just wait for it to show up. It's like taking forever. So we're like, let's ask again. So we go back up as like the ship to Crete is still boarding. And we ask them again. And the lady is like, your ferry left. It left at 3. And we're like, no, we've been here since 12:30. It did not leave. And then she's like, it's the one over there, pointing to one of the other ships that was not the Superjet. And so then we're like, fuck. So then we're trying to book it, and then the guys at the like entrance are telling us not to run, and then they say that we can't board, saying that we missed it. When it wasn't even our fucking fault because everything that we got was missing. We were so misinformed. Like, and so then we're like, fuck. So then they say to go to the office. And we go to the office, and they say that there's no more ferries out to Athens directly from Santorini. So we're like, okay, what's another way? So then she said that there's a ferry from Crete, from Santorini to Crete, and then we get another ferry, Crete to Athens, that would get us there at like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. tomorrow. And so then we're like, fuck, maybe there's flights. So we check online, and we find a flight that's at 10 p.m. tonight. And we're like, okay, so then we buy those tickets. So now we have a flight at 10 p.m. And they're like, well, now we need to get to the airport. So then we just spent an extra $50 a piece to get to the airport. So this was like including the ferry tickets and the taxi and the flight. This was like an $800 mistake. So that's how our day is going. It was so great. It started off so well. And then here we are. So, fair warning, just fly in and out because the ferries are too confusing. They're so disorganized. Or at least go directly through the website, don't go through Ferry Hopper. But, yeah, so. I'm ready to go home. So, we took our flight. It was literally like 35 minutes in the air, not even. Now we're waiting at the Athens airport for the shuttle to bring us to our new hotel because we got a different hotel. Just because the other one was like on the other side of town because it was near the ports. So it would have been like an hour and a half on the metro.
Just to backtrack tomorrow.
Yeah, just to backtrack it again tomorrow. So would have worked out if we had caught our ferry, but that didn't happen. So, but everything worked out. We're getting our way back to the hotel now, and then we're gonna go to bed and die essentially. Good morning. We got to our hotel just fine last night. It was a decent hotel. And then we just got, well, I ordered a taxi through Uber. So we rode the like 40 minutes to the Acropolis. And now we are walking uphill to get to the entrance. But they have all of their olive trees. And it's like a decent day. It's overcast, but it's warm enough to wear shorts, but like not too warm to where I can't wear my jacket. So that's fun. Excited for the Acropolis today. Wow, look how pretty. See like all the city too. So pretty. It's a hell of a hike up here though. A lot of hills. There it is. There's the Acropolis. There's the view of the city. Absolutely insane. It's also fucking so hard to walk. It's nuts here. When you're all the way up here, you can kind of like, it puts in perspective how big the city is. Like, it goes all the way back that way, and it also goes all the way back that way, and then it also goes all the way back over there. So like, it's absolutely insane. Like when you're in the buildings, you don't really think about it because you're stuck with your immediate surroundings. But then when you're up here, it's like, damn, this city literally expands so large. It's really cool. It's so pretty. Wow. It's crazy. I got the thing over there. Genuinely, it is so cool here. Like, damn, look at this right there. I can't get over it. And like, to see the city so sprawled out, like, and then the mountains in the background, I truly love it. But like, it's also hella crowded here, so. But I mean, that's what's to be expected. This is like a tourist spot. But like, I don't know. So crowded. I understand why they have the time slots now. So pretty. The olive tree. We forgot we have an audio guide, so we're listening to that now. Look at that. That's insane. And this flag.
이제 저쪽으로 가면 다 농촌. 이런 걸 보면서 인간의 나약함을 느끼는 거예요.
Look at it. That's so cool. And then you like just literally walk over here and you can get a whole view of the city. Like, this is nuts, bro. I cannot get over this. Truly so cool. Wow. Wow. That's the museum down there, but we're not gonna go down there. Look. Whoa. Whoa. So cool. So cool. You told us that you would answer anytime, anywhere. If we were someplace cool. Well, this is probably the last cool place we're gonna be, so sucks to be you to not answer, but look. You can see like the whole city from up here. And there is the Parthenon. So, F you. Alright, we're leaving. Goodbye. Goodbye. It was really cool here. Headed back down and we're listening to our audio guides for the stops that we missed on the way up. So, but yeah, it's like hella crafty to get down. So, sick. We were here for like 2.5 hours though, so I'd say pretty good. The gift shop was super lame, so we didn't get anything. But we are now headed towards the Hard Rock Cafe, where we're gonna get pins, surprise, and then also eat lunch, just because 2 birds, 1 stone. And we've had enough Greek food, so we had Greek food literally. I've had gyros like 3 times this week. So yeah, we're headed out in the Acropolis. It's up there. Heads up if you ever come. So much walking, so much hills, so many stairs. So if you are not a stair person, do not, I repeat, do not come to Athens or hell, any European country, because so many of them have stairs and shit. Like, no. But yeah, I'm starving, so is Alyssa. So it's like 11 now, so we're just gonna do like an early lunch, and then we're bound to run upon those cliche tourist shops on the way to the Hard Rock, so we'll stop in those and we'll get some souvenirs there, because we still gotta find the boys some Athens socks. But yeah, pretty good day so far. Alright, so we did indeed go to the Hard Rock for lunch. It was the same, so nice. Now we are going to the Metro, because we are going to go see the Olympic Stadium where the first Olympics were held. So, and like walking through the gardens and stuff. We're chilling in this pretty park, and you can hear the birds. In a minute or so, we're gonna leave and we're gonna keep going towards where the first Olympic Games were held. Probably hang out there for a bit, maybe wander around, see what we can find, and then we're gonna go back to the airport. It's kind of hard to do a lot of stuff that you don't already have planned in your schedule. Like, you can't be super spontaneous because you don't know how long something is gonna take. Like, are there other things in Athens that we could do? Absolutely. But we can't guarantee like a time length for most things. And so I don't really want to like go across town to go do something and then have to make our way all the way back. So but it's the end of the Europe trip, so I think we deserve a little bit of rest, and what better place than in a park. So there she is in all her glory. Ironically, this is the second city with Olympics things in it that we have seen in the past 3 weeks. She is beautiful. You can pay to go inside, but I don't really know if it's worth it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's cool just to look at from out here. So, very nice. Look at it. So cool. And they even got the Olympic rings back there, so fun. Alright, so I made it to the Temple of Zeus, but it's also €8 per person, and like half of it is under construction back there. So we're just gonna go from here and outside the gate, and it's still pretty, so we'll just look at that. So yeah, after all that, we kind of just hung out at the park. Now we are at the airport at our gate. The flight is delayed by 45 minutes because why not? But we're going back to London tonight, and it's gonna be chaos getting home because probably not gonna make the train that we were originally planning on taking back to central London. Because let's just add another thing to the list of things that could go wrong. But this is the last major travel thing besides actually going home. So vlogs are coming to a close, baby. Okay, so we're on our flight, and literally an hour and a half past when I was supposed to leave originally. But after all this, we have one good thing. There's no one next to us. After all this time, and for like the longest flight that we take, there's no one next to us.